All right, gentlemen, we're back after a brief 2 days hiatus and probably one of the worst performing videos I ever made. About a jump start that actually was pretty good. But never mind all that. We're back in the saddle. Had a little bit of a hiccup over the last couple of days. Couldn't make any videos. Was on some other stuff. Was working on some other projects. Doesn't matter. We're back. And we're back with the new Nightmare. All right? I have not seen a Nightmare Tribal yet. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they're out there. Maybe they were early on in the cycle. I don't know, but I haven't seen a good Nightmare Tribal yet. And I think I have it here. This is called New Nightmare because I had created already a previous Nightmare deck. And it was kind of all over the place. It was kind of unfocused. I wasn't crazy about it. I took the best aspects of it and ramped them up and really turned it into something sharp here. So let me show you what I got. So yeah, this is an all Nightmare deck, and we do have a companion. We do have Kaheera as a companion. So we start with Banehound. Lifelink haste, 1/1, 1 black mana, fantastic. We also have the Zagoth Mamba. He's a good early blocker. He's a cheap card to get out. We do need some early cards to get out. And he's a good base to mutate off of because he can kill some of the other smaller cards that you need to get rid of. If you want to fill all Banehounds, I understand. So, Growth Spiral. Everybody's running Growth Spiral. It accelerates you. This is a bit of a slow deck, and it also needs a lot of different types of mana. So this is a little bit of an acceleration. So yeah, definitely useful. Fiend Artisan. We have one Fiend Artisan. He's a Nightmare. He's a Mythic Rare, so I didn't want to up the Mythic Rare in this deck too much because as I've talked about in previous videos, I don't just like to Mythic Rare a deck to death. You can just build a deck that's all Mythic Rare Planeswalkers and probably win a lot, which is what I mostly run into in Diamond 3 and 2. So I don't like to do that. He's a little bit in there. He's a little spice. That's how I like to use Mythic Rares. A little spice on there. So a lot of creatures go in the graveyard, and you can sack, find somebody, and put it directly on the battlefield. He's also pretty cheap for a Nightmare. And he's a good base to work off of, too. Devourer of Memory. Underrated card, in my opinion, because if you mill a card, basically you play. He should really be in a lot of mill decks. He's a Nightmare. He's super gross because he looks like some sort of crazy worm monster, and he's a 3/2 unblockable for 2 mana. He definitely, and here's the thing with him, he is a great base to work off of. When you mutate some of the more powerful creatures on them, they become 6/6 unblockables, and that is where the power comes in. Wilt, destroy target enchantment. It's extremely useful in the meta right now. A lot of people are using enchantments. You're running into shrine decks, all kinds of stuff. Your stuff gets locked up, especially with Theros being what it is. Always good to have. Don't need it, cycle it. Sinister Sabotage. A little bit of counterspelling. It does come with the Surveil. You can put whatever counterspell you want in here. If you want to put negate, if you want to put whatever. I just like the idea of throwing something in my graveyard because there's a lot of resurrection in here. So yeah, that's what I put there. Elspeth's Nightmare. Stuck with the Nightmare theme. It also looks like there is a Grimdancer on that card. If you look at that thing and you look at that, it looks like a Grimdancer is on there. So anyways, gets rid of creature. You discard their hand. The original Nightmare, as opposed to the new Nightmare, also had a heavy discard theme. But I like that it's a kill, it's a discard, and it gets rid of their graveyard in case they're pulling from the graveyard, which is very useful against a lot of escape stuff that people are playing. Grimdancer. I don't know why people aren't playing Grimdancer anymore. He's an uncommon. First of all, a 3/3 with any one of the things that you can choose for 2 black and 1 reg is fantastic, and he comes with so many different choices and versatility. He's great. Murder. Straight up removal. You can't beat it. Lurrus. We do have Lurrus. You do have to pay the 2 black because despite the fact that there are some white Nightmares, I'm running tricolor in this deck. So God, what is the correct word for it? I think it's Sultai. No, I think Sultai is green, black, and no, that's Abzan. So Sultai is I can't remember. I think this is Sultai. Who the hell knows? I can't remember all those clans. Anyways, so we do have some Lurrus. We don't have too many of them. He is not the companion, but he will bring back Banehound and Zagoth Mamba, and he will also bring back Fiend Artisan if necessary. So I'm kind of iffy on him. We'll see about him. Leyline Prowler. He is very important. He's a Nightmare Beast. He adds mana. He's Death Touch and Lifelink. He's 3 total mana, and he's a 2/3 all around solid card. Anytime I'm running green black, I'm usually going to put him in there. He's also going to add mana, which lets us run 23 mana along with these growth spirals in him. We can run a little bit of mana so we can pump a little bit more power in there. Kaheera of the Orphanguard is our companion. So we have 1 in our deck and 1 companion. We can pull them at any time. So every single card is a nightmare. All nightmares get +1 and vigilance. Can't beat it. Insatiable Hemophage. He is a death touch. He's normally very kind of over expensive for what he is, but his mutate is very worth it. And if you have multiple mutations, you can really get your money's worth. Boneyard Lurker. This is a little bit of resurrection. This pulls not stuff right from our hand, but not right to the battlefield, but to our hand, which is useful. He's also a 4/4 for a decent amount of money. So he's a bulky guy for a decent amount of cash that you got to spend on him. And his mutate is flexible, more flexible than, so if you're stuck with all black or stuck with all green, you can mutate him. Ashiok Skulker, an uncommon that I don't see people a lot of playing. I think people undervalue the usefulness of unblockable. So yeah, she's expensive, but she's also a 3/5, which is a good blocker. What I want to use her for is a base, because that power isn't real high, but that ability to turn her into a high-level blocker. So I want to get Brokkos on her. I want to get somebody powerful on her to make them unblockable, to up that power. So that's the idea. Just to turn her unblockable, stick that extra. And when you have something like this other unblockable nightmare, you're milling a card. It's 6 damage if you have them out, unblockable if you have the money to pay for it. So Cavern Whisperer, everyone discards a card. Expensive for a 4/4. He's beefy, but the mutate is what you want, and you want the menace. Brokkos. I only have 1 Brokkos because, again, I like to pepper in the mythic rares. I don't like to go overboard. He's not that useful, but he is basically, because he's the apex of forever, he's basically immortal. So as much as you kill him, he's kind of also mill-proof. So if you're running into mill decks, he's going to keep coming back even if he gets killed, because he can constantly come back from the dead. His mutate is more flexible too, which is nice. And Chittering Harvester, very expensive, but the mutate is very good. It should cause whatever it is. I don't know. I don't want to assign gender to whatever kind of crazy monster that is. Sacrifices a creature. So that is a little bit additional removal. 4 islands, 6 swamps, 4 forests. This is where things get a little complicated. I have 1 of each special type of land. So 1 Dismal Backwater, 1 Temple of Deceit, and 1 Watery Grave. 1 Jungle Hollow, 1 Overgrown Tomb, 1 Temple of Malady. And then we have 1 Breeding Pool, 1 Temple of Mystery, and 1 Thornwood Falls. If you can't afford the rare lands, because it is heavy on the rare lands, that's probably where the most heaviest of rare lands is happening, then you probably can get away with less, but that's what we're doing right now anyways. So let's see how she performs. I've been having a lot of success with this deck all night, which means that I'll get my ass kicked 7 times in a row right now. I am playing regular. I'm not trying to screw up my ranking right now. I think I have like, let's see when this is going out, I have like 36 hours to try to hit Mythic, and I have like 9 or 10 games to win to get Mythic. So I'm trying not to screw that up. with newly created decks. So, but I've been playing this one off and on for a while because it is a fun deck to play. And that's really how I rate how good decks are. Veto Immortal is very powerful. But is it fun to play over and over and over and over? Not always. I mean, it is a fun deck, but I like it. For me, the building of the decks is a lot of fun. So I like coming up with new concepts, themes, and ideas and stuff like that. So let's see. We do need another black for Grimdancer. Let's just get him out. Enters tap. We don't need to do anything else. So this is one of the few times you'll see blue-green. I'm playing blue-green. Because I don't normally play it. I don't much care for that color combination. I used to only exclusively play it. And when I say used to, I mean like 1996 used to. So let's mutate. See, the mutate flexibility is really good. Because they're not expecting it. I don't need to use that ability right now. But I'm not really worried about that. What I want is that power of 4 going in with a lifelink. Because he wasn't really expecting it. I said, I'll take 1. Yeah, he's going to do something to me. He's going to put him right back in my hand. Yeah, he couldn't let that happen. That's fine. I'm not really worried about that. You got to pull teeth. Shark to crab. So we will do Orphanguard. Him. No attacks. We really need that other black mana to get seeing a lot of this too. Seeing a lot of that. Luckily we have the Wilt. And we can take it. We got a lot of lifelink coming in. We do have the Wilt. Yeah, we'll send him in. Okay, so that's good there. So if anybody's actually still listening at this point, I am planning on getting a new microphone. So I am kind of taking this seriously. I'm hoping to grow it a little bit more. So we'll see what happens. Should I take the 5? I'll take the 5. There's Lurrus. Hemophage. I want the Boneyard Lurker. Over. Yeah, I'll take the 5 life, please. He wants me to block so he can adapt 4. I'm not really about that right now. So I'm not. I'm gonna take the 11. It doesn't sound smart, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna adapt 4. Okay. Let's see if I can pull this off. Yes, I can pull it off. So, do we want a Hemophage? Or do we want a Grimdance? Let's try to get rid of some of that power. So, Death Touch and Lifelink. And they all have Vigilance, so gain that life. And if he attacks, I've got Death Touch on that. Flying is not good. Ooh, yeah, see. Lost the Kaya's transformation there. But I think he's going to hold off. He might throw one at me. Yeah, he held off. Okay, so what do we need to do here? How many times has this mutated? Just once? How many times can I get it to mutate? Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to mutate it. We want you under. And no attacks. Got to be real careful. There's another shark or crab. We gained a lot of life, so I'm not too worried. About that. Ooh, he locked me up. Yeah, that might be. Yeah, I forgot about the shark to crab ability there. We're going to have to lose a lot of guys for this. You've got to block him. And I can take the 7. Or 9. Okay, so we got it now. We're just going to kill him through mutation. Alright. Over. So he's going to lose 3. And I'm going to win. Boom. Alright, so we had a little bit of a slow build on his turn, which gave us a chance to just hold the defenses and kill him from behind the lines there with the mutate. Which is what I like about this deck. It answers threats in a lot of different ways. Yeah, so first one's a victory. Let's see what we got. Okay, also, guys, please like and subscribe. It really helps. It tells the algorithm that you like what you see here. If you like this deck, if you like seeing unique deck builds, if you like my deep, suave voice, whatever. Like, subscribe, leave a comment. I'm a small Magic channel. I'm not monetized. I'm just doing this for fun. I'm going to see where it takes me. And also, you won't have to deal with the like and subscribe, which is a werewolf holding a subscribe button that comes and attacks you because he can see my analytics and he sees that so many people are not subscribed, and he goes into full werewolf transformation, and he comes and gets you. And so just avoid that whole situation and like and subscribe. And I'd really appreciate it. Leave a comment. I always appreciate comments. You know, I've got some critical ones. I've got some good ones. You know, just let me know what you're thinking. I get so few comments per video, I almost always respond. So you will be seen. That is one of the things about big YouTubers. When they get 40,000 comments, it's hard for them to respond to them or even see all of them. So you kind of get ignored by the big YouTubers. So that's one of the advantages of small YouTubing is that you do get that small community and that kind of closeness. Let's see if he wants to lose it. Nope, he doesn't. He was devoted to that mill. Luckily, we have Brokkos. He's the apex of Forever. And he is a Nightmare Beast Elemental. And he's mill-proof. He's gonna mill me. It's not that big of a deal for this deck. Also, I think he's trying to mill himself. Okay, gain 1 life there. So the little bit of life gain for this, I would recommend if you're playing for this, a tip. If you want to try to build this deck, I would recommend the tip is take the pain lands if you're going to put pain lands in it. I'd take them over the scry lands, the shock lands, and definitely take the 2 damage because you're going to gain life with this deck. Should I mutate? No. Let's get Grimdancer out there. Death Touch and Lifelink. We don't really need Menace yet. No attacks. He has Hexproof from blue. I don't believe we have any blue spells to cast on him, so let's... there you go. There used to be an ability called Shroud. It was half hexproof and half protection. And what Shroud did... yeah, I think we're going to mutate. Let's do this. Do I want a Zagoth Mamba? Yeah, we do, because that'll kill somebody if we mutate on them. Let's do this, and let's mutate the Hemophage onto him. He'll lose 1 life and we'll gain 1 life over. And we can swing in for a big life gain, some death touch. So anyways, Shroud made you immune to spells, I believe. Or did it make you unblockable? Anyways, there's one that made you immune to spells, but you didn't have protection. A lot of stuff is either hexproof, which means it's immune to your enemy spells, but Shroud, I think, made you immune to all spells, even beneficial ones, but you didn't get the additional benefits of protection. So we just did eliminate on him. Pull those teeth. Doesn't matter. We can bring him back. So he made a little spider there. We have another Grimdancer in our hand, so I'm not really worried about that. I'm probably going to play Boneyard Lurker next and bring the Grimdancer back, just to up his power even more and hit him again with the 2 and gain 2 life. So I think that's the play there. And remember, with Kaheera always there, you always have a play, no matter what's going on. You can bring him to your hand 1 turn and do him another way, a different way. So yeah, I'm not really worried about that because I can bring whoever I want back. I'm not really worried about the mill. Alright. Mutate. Over. What do I want to bring to my hand? I think I want this Chittering Harvester. Yeah, I think that's what we want. Is he going to double block? Is he going to go for the double block? Double block. Come on. Come on. Double block. Oh. He was thinking about it. I could see him mouse over it. I'm going to kill... I'm probably going to play the Grimdancer and kill the Mind Rack Harpy. As much as I'm not really worried about being milled, I don't like being milled. So, yeah. That's 3 there. It's not real. Ooh, okay. We might have a few more plays here. So, can we get rid of them both? Alright, let's do this. Let's get rid of that Harpy. So I don't think we need the lifelink. We're going to take Death Touch and Menace this time. Because I want him... He doesn't seem to have very powerful creatures, but if we're going in with the Grimdancer, we want a lot of blockers on him if he's trying to block. Otherwise, he's going to take that. Okay, he made that. Choose attackers. Yeah, we will do that. Got to keep the pressure up. Okay, so yeah, we have a crazy amount of life right now. Another spider. Bit of a weird deck. Let's see. We'll pay the 2 life. This will make a lot of plays this turn. Chittering Harvester. over. Sacrifice creature. Okay. Both of you go in. I'm probably going to bring out Kaheera, and then after that play Brokkos on Kaheera to just power the hell out of him. Going to do a double block. Okay, I'm going to double block that. Mutations. Oh, so yeah, I might play it on the Boneyard Lurker, because that'll be the third mutation. Ooh, I don't like that. Do not like that. We really don't have much to deal with Planeswalkers except direct damage. Okay. Menace, you're going to have to block with both of them if you don't want me to get through. So they're both going to have to die. Yep. So yeah, that's why Menace was useful on that one. What is your +1? Return a target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. No, that's not that bad. What did he want? Carrion Grub? Okay, so his goal is to get a huge Carrion Grub. That really didn't help. I'm kind of surprised that he doesn't have more creatures in his graveyard. And then mill 2 cards. That's one more. And that's going to be more cards. Keep hitting them. Let's do under. Discard a card and sacrifice a creature, please. Okay. Gonna have to use both to block me, guy. The one bad thing about Mutate is you're kind of putting all your eggs in one basket. When one of them gets killed, you get an insane amount of creatures that go into the graveyard. You don't want to. I know you don't want to lose her. You got to lose both your creatures, man. You got to leave your gate wide open for this shit. That's one. That's two. Okay, so let's do it. There we go. Yeah, and you're not even going to get there. Because he got one card in his hand. Can I make him discard? Yeah, so if he doesn't play it, I'm going to make him discard. He's looking in his graveyard. He's looking through his graveyard. A lot of crap in there. What are you looking for? Oh, he's looking for a 1-card to return. So there's Endless Web. Unfortunately for you, bud, we're going to mutate this gigantic monster. And we're going to do him over. And you're going to have to discard a card and get rid of him. And he's going on her, and he's going on him. Look how much crystal he's got. Oh my god, he's so crystally. Yeah. So unless you drew elimination there, bud, you're done. Yep, you're done. Okay, 2 for 2. 2 for 2 with the Nightmare. Yeah, this Nightmare deck is very tight. And like I said, I sprinkled in the mythic rares. It's heavy on rares, but mostly because of the land. So yeah, I am saving up to do another round of Jumpstart. But what do you say we open some packs? We went 2 for 2. Why don't we open some packs, guys? All right, we got 4 packs here. A lot of stuff happened today. Let's do it. Wow, another Peer into the Abyss. Okay, we're going to do something with him. Interesting. Ooh, another Deep Embrace. Gotta have it. Loving it. A Mythic Rare Wild. Okay, and we're 1 pack away from getting a next Mythic Rare Wild. All right. Good run. Good run. Very happy with that. Yeah. So we're doing pretty good on the rares. All right. So let's go for round 3. That game was pretty long, so maybe we'll only get 4 games in. Nobody ever watches the full length of these videos anyways. They mostly just watch, from what I can tell from my analytics, they watch the deck makeup and like the first game. Because on average, I think I'm getting like 5 to 8 minutes watch time. So that's like the first game, and the deck layout is like 3 minutes, and then the first game's like usually 5 minutes or something like that. So I think people like to see the deck and see how it performs, but I like to show it with a variety of stuff. So I don't really mind. I'm playing. The reason I started this channel, in all honesty, is because I'm playing Magic anyway. Every day I'm playing an hour or 2 hours of Magic. I have a lot of free time. Yeah, I'm in college. I do a lot of computer work. I'm in a lot of the time. So yeah, I do play a lot of Magic. I have a lot of downtime, and I'm a night owl too, which is why I call this Midnight Magic, because I'm usually late at night. I play this. All right. So I'm not gonna cycle Wilt, because I think it's gonna come in handy because we're seeing some white and some green. White, definitely you're gonna run into enchantment. White and green are really anti-enchantment, but also love enchantments, which is a bit of a conundrum. And I think next turn will be the Insatiable Hemophage. And on whatever creature he plays, it'll get a -2/-2 from the Zagoth Mamba. Even though the Leyline Prowler might be... Ooh. Each player gains 4 life. That's weird. I've seen that guy before, but it's weird. Grimdancer, I think, is going to be next. What is he going to use it on? Okay, extra 2. Alright. Knight of Autumn is a beast card. That's another card I feel like people are sleeping on. Because Knight of Autumn is a wild card right there, man. But you get all that crap for 3 mana. Wild. Okay, yeah, let's get a Grimdancer out there. We got 2 guys now. We need something with Death Touch and Lifelink. You know what? Let's do Death Touch and Menace. I don't think I need life. No attacks. We're going to hold steady, boys. Alright. Selesnya. Maybe this is Jund. I gotta double check. Venerated Loxodon. Wow, okay. So this is kind of a counter deck. Alright, there's Chittering Harvester. So I'm going to take a lot of damage. But I had some extra life. And he's down. And I don't see any of his stuff with Vigilance. And if he messes around and leaves himself open, that's not smart. So I'm going to take some damage, but I don't think I'm going to take a lot. That was a calculated risk there. What did he have to get rid of? Take heart? I'm not bringing out my Lurrus until... Okay, there's Conclave Tribuna, so luckily we have Wilt. So I'm not worried about that. He's going to come in with the power. I don't think he's expecting me to have Wilt. And they come all back as separate creatures, so that's weird. But it does give me a lot of blockers. Lost all my mutation crystals. That's probably one of the nerdiest things that I've said in a while. Oh man, that spell made me lose all my mutation crystals. Yeah, that's pretty nerdy right there. That's some high level geek stuff. Yeah, have it fight him. That's fine. Ooh, another Conclave. Who's he getting? He's getting him. Okay. Oh, my cat just walked in. I was wondering what that was. So somebody has to sacrifice a creature and he gets crazy powerful. Oh, let's do it. Let's see here. No attacks. What do you want, big boy? Huh? That's my cat. Okay, so he has a million things here. That's the most powerful one. Lurrus isn't going to help. We need the Leyline Prowler. And we need to hold steady. Alright. I have a feeling he has a crazy spell that's going to do something crazy. So... is that good enough? 9. So if I murder him, I'll get 9 through. Ah, oh, that's a son of a bitch. No, wait, I'll get more than that. Well. Oh, crap, I had to tap him to... Oh, man, I think I screwed that up. Alright, no attacks then. Yeah, he knows he can't throw everything at me. Unless he's holding something that I don't know about. And he lets it go. If I draw a land here, I'll be in business. Because then I can play Kaheera. Oh! Ooh. Or should I just eliminate somebody? Oh, crap, I had to play him to... Damn it, I did it again. Ah, did it again. Not paying attention to my lands. Alright, let's see here. You hear my cat meowing at me. Alright. We'll take that. Get rid of him. don't know. He's held on to one card the whole game. I don't know what that's about. Mutate. Leave him under. Get rid of him. Boom. Okay, that's 3 for 3. So I don't know if you heard my cat mewing and then some distortion of moving my headphones. He started pulling on the headphone wire. So please stand by while I attend to my cat. Alright, we're back. So this is going to be a bit of a shorter video. We got 3 straight wins with New Nightmare. I'll give you one last look at the deck. There it is. Pretty solid. 3 wins. I don't know why I exited. And my cat is having a fit right now. So I'm going to cut it short tonight. It's about 45 minutes, so just missing one game. And if you like it, we'll come back to it. Tell me what you think, like and subscribe, and I'm hoping you're having a good night. Talk to you later, guys. Bye-bye.